All right. We are about to go live with episode 218 of GameSpeak Podcast. I don't know if you guys are going to hear the music, but here it goes. Yo, and hello and welcome to the 218th episode of GameSpeak Podcast. New episodes go for free feed subscribers every Wednesday in audio format on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, and all of your favorite podcast platforms, as well as in video format on YouTube so you can see us in stunning high definition, where we need you to hit subscribe and click that notification bell. We are now streaming live every Monday at 7:50 p.m. CST, except for today. We're going live early on twitch.tv / GameSpeak Podcast if you want to catch the show as it happens before anyone else. You can also watch us live on Facebook, on YouTube. We're everywhere. This show is two childhood BFFs and a brand new BFF bringing you all things video games, except for today because Devin's not here.
It's a weird day.
Yeah, it's a weird day. We're having it's podcast.com where we need you to hit subscribe to our official newsletters so we can make sure you never miss an episode. Also, be sure to join the community in the Facebook group at facebook.com/games with other nerds like us. I'm one of your hosts, Jamel Al-Jafra, alongside Brent Busset Bass. Have we done Busset?
I think you have done.
Okay,
Busset.
we're gonna switch it. Hold on, Brent Bizzed Down Bass. Okay. I don't know what that means.
I like it. It sounds a fit. If you would say it with some confidence, like I think it would sound.
I have zero confidence.
Say it like you mean it.
Down Bass.
Yeah. See, that sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Here we go. I got a better one.
If you say anything with enough confidence, it
Brent
sounds legit.
Bismarcky Bass.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, there we go. Key of our high school.
I was thinking like Brent Boyega Bass, like John Boyega.
Ooh, I like that.
You know, like those, yeah. I can't give myself a name. It doesn't work that way.
Well, a dog is like just walking around. He'll literally shaking. I was like, wait a minute. What? Probably come here. This is the GameSpeak Dogcast now. Yeah.
I wish you guys could experience Farley. He's truly magical.
Yeah. On our Instagram, we got pictures of him.
Oh, good.
Good. He's there. So if you ever want to know who the GameSpeak dog is, he's
if you
on
ever
there.
hear a faint bark in the background, just know.
Yeah, it's like a ghostly like bark. Yeah, it's him. Anyways, Brent, well, before we get to what we've been doing, Devin is not here today. He is very sick.
Very
ill. Wish him some get betters soon.
He's got COVID 32.
Yeah, it's moved up for him.
It's several numbers higher than the normal.
Than the 19.
Average
several numbers being 32.
Yeah.
That's only several numbers past 19.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're running a little early today on the recording, but we have like a somewhat of a strict timetable, but we're gonna get through this and we're gonna get all the news, and we have a dope topic today. But before we get into all of that, Brent, what have you been doing? What you been up to this week?
Well, I'm sad Devin's not here to talk about it, but
oh, you're sad? I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like, bitch. Yeah, I hope he's listening. Like at home, he's just crying watching the
Invincible.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. How'd you like it?
I liked it a lot. I'm excited about season 2. You know, if there is
going
to be a
there
season
will be
2.
a season 2. They've already been working on season 2 and 3. It was like okayed by Amazon.
Oh,
so.
Good. I don't know what they're gonna do next, but like I can't wait to see. You know.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be.
That shit was
legit.
fucking hardcore there at the end. Like that fucking last episode was just fucking
Mark.
brutal.
Think.
When he's like slamming him through the train, like holy fuck.
Oh,
dude,
that was like me and my friend were talking about that. They're like, do you think he ate anybody? Like, got a little piece? You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you just close your mouth and eyes and.
Yeah. Not to spoil anything, because you'll never know who or what we're talking about if you haven't watched it yet. But, I mean, if you're already in that situation, you might as well try it. You never know. I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
Take a little piece home, put it in a frying pan.
Yeah.
At least cook it.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could cook it, but sushi.
He had that whole arm he could have cooked.
That's true. That's true. With like the mom and the like that shit was fucked up.
That shit was fucked up, dude. That was a good show. I like how they didn't pull any punches on that shit, you know?
No, dude. They were just like, we're going in. And
Yeah.
like it's gonna be brutal. I think it's as realistic as possible.
I was about to say there's
in
a
that
sense
situation.
of realism to it because it's like, you know, you see these superhero movies and they get slammed through the earth and like a million miles away and then they just get up like nothing fucking happened. And it's like, you know, 90% of the people in the world of this show are going to splat on the fucking ground like a fucking bug. You know what I mean? So interesting is like Mark and Omni-Man are the only people who are like legit superheroes, I feel like. You know what I mean? Everybody else has powers, but they're not like invincible. You know what I mean?
Like if it almost feels like Watchmen if you know like the whole like you know who watches the Watchmen situation.
Oh yeah.
But if you know Dr. Manhattan just went fucking nuts, like, and just like fucked. It's very similar, but just not as brutal as this show kind of portrays it.
I also really like the little alien he hangs out with on the moon and talks to telepathically.
Oh yeah, that's Seth Rogen.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I knew that voice from somewhere. I was like,
it's like, dude, you got Viltrumites on this fucking planet. This is like, I love it. Yeah, it's really good. My to-do was to ask you if you finished Invincible.
Yeah, I finished that. And I got a $30 office chair from like a Facebook thing. Like I was scrolling and like I'm on those Facebook buy and sell groups or whatever. And like some chair for $30, so I scooped it up, you know.
Ooh, office chair. So you're just rolling around in your house now?
I'm rolling around, supremely comfortable, $30 less rich.
The lumbar support is superb.
It's nice because I've been sitting in a wooden rocking chair, and it's unacceptable.
Yeah, unacceptable. Unacceptable. No, but,
what have you been doing, bro?
So today, for this podcast, like I got in here, I had to walk my dog. Like Brent was with me through all this. I had to walk my dog. You know, like I was disgusting. So today's Memorial Day, and every Memorial Day, I have like a group of friends. Myself, we do the Murph. It's like, have you seen that movie Lone Survivor?
Yeah, totally.
So it's based off of one of the guys in that movie. His name is Murph or Murphy or something, and like he died. Workouts was this workout, and so we've been training for it for like 2 months. You do a mile. Okay, remember all this. You're wearing a 20-pound weight vest.
Oh wow!
So you have to run a mile. Then after the mile, you got to do 100 pull-ups.
Oh, shit.
No, 200 push-ups, and then 300 squats, and then another mile.
Oh,
all with this 20-pound weight vest on. And it was so fucking miserable. And it's like so hot outside.
Today, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It was so bad. But then I was like, it's all right, though, because we got the podcast. You know, and so I got here. And so I did that. That was
So you
fun.
got it all done? You did all the 100 pull-ups and shit?
Yeah.
You did 100 pull-ups, dude?
Yeah.
Jacked.
I did the it took us an hour and 25 minutes. So it's
100 pull-ups. I really don't think I could.
But I do I do pull-ups a lot though, you know.
What up,
What's
Drive
up,
By
man?
Joe? Driving on by.
All right, Drive By Joe. Yeah, it's literally driving by. Hey man, we'll be watching out for you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so did that. Went to Dave & Buster's the other day.
Whoa, I haven't been to Dave & Buster's in a minute. Did they have the Halo arcade game there?
Yes, I did not play it. We have a Dave & Buster's like so close to us now. It's in Shenandoah. It's like right there by before the mall. Like you know.
So like over there, kind of by main event.
Yeah, literally. They said fuck
R.I.P.
you,
main event. Like no, I'm just
pretty cool though. Like Dave & Buster's is dope because you can just go in there and just get trashed and then like.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
I
play
like
some
getting
fun
trashed.
games. Yeah, like actual like it's not like those like arcades where it's like all old school games.
Yeah.
This has like all the new shit. You know?
I like the new shit. Dude.
They had like a VR Star Wars game.
What?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I didn't play it.
What did you do?
I played all the. I was playing for tickets, bro. I was all
see.
about the tickets, and
See,
I did.
I'm just there for the good time, for the experience.
I'm just there for the good time. No, but okay. So the problem though, so we get all these tickets, money.
Fall out.
But I was like, okay, all right, and me and my girlfriend are gonna put our money together, or our tickets together.
Yeah.
We go in the back. You can't get shit. All right, looking crispy.
See, you should have played the Star Wars VR game, dude. You would have had the memories, dude.
Yeah, I think that's Devon
Now
talking,
you got
looking
some
crispy.
erasers and shit.
Devin, what I said earlier, I did not mean. But so Anyway, so we go back there. They ain't got shit. Like, we did the math, okay? So, like, for a, they had AirPods you could get for 50,000 tickets.
50,000?
50,000 tickets. But check this out. You can pay to win now. Like, you can buy 500 tickets for $5. We did the math. And to get 50,000 tickets, it would cost you $10,000 to get AirPods.
Wait, how many $1,000? Holy fuck, dude.
to get enough tickets to get some AirPods. And they had like a room, or no, it was a what's the robot like, but and it was like $50,000 if you wanted to pay for it.
Oh my god.
Like,
I guess you're not really like,
you're not getting shit in there for tickets. I'm telling you.
You got to play, dude. You got to be good at like getting the ball in the hole and getting that jackpot every time, you know? You got to find the one game you can like manipulate.
My favorite game is the one where the light goes back and forth, and you got there that I was playing a lot, where it's like a hologram, like the game is like coming out at you. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, and it's like it's like a foundation of a building, of like a tower, and the parts of the tower move back and forth, and you got to stack the tower up. And every time you miss it by a little bit, it cuts off that part of it, and then it's smaller every time it comes back.
It's a hologram? Like, so you're like touching the hologram?
No. Like you're pressing a button, but it's like hovering in front of you, like in this
holy
cool like.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool. And they had like Minecraft dungeons and like all this stuff.
Oh, fun,
dude.
That would be a good arcade game.
And you can spend like $25, and you'll probably have enough for like an hour worth of games. Like,
did you guys eat and stuff there too, or
no? We ate at Chewy's, bro.
Oh, okay.
What do we look like? We're gonna go, eat at a Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Dave & Buster's has good food.
Oh, they might at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not about that life, but yeah, and Chewy's is amazing. But
I don't think I've ever been to Chewy's, to be honest.
What the fuck?
I know,
dude.
I know. I'm slacking,
dude. Chewy's is great. It's like, there's one thing at Chewy's though. It's this white sauce. There's salsa. It's like a creamy ranch thing that you dip your chips in. Oh my goodness, bro. It's phenomenal. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get into the news. Let's get into this gaming news that we got here. And just so you guys know, we are using articles from around the web, and we do not claim any of the articles as our own. We're just bringing them all here, so you have the news all in one place. Instead of having to go to like IGN, like read it. Who reads nowadays? No.
We'll just read.
Yeah, we're kind of like Audible. You know, we're like audiobook.
Yeah, that's a great way to think of us.
Yeah, like we even do accents and stuff. You know, like. But anyways, let's start this off with some big news coming from Adam Bankhurst at IGN. Nintendo is allegedly planning to begin assembly of Switch as soon as July, with a planned release date in September or October of this year. Then it could be revealed before E3 next month. As reported by Bloomberg, this new console will likely be priced higher than the current $299 Switch model, and the official announcement may happen prior to E3 to allow publishers to showcase their full range of Switch games at the global event. This new Switch, which may alongside the $199 Nintendo Switch Lite, and would eventually replace the current standard model. As previously reported, this new Switch is said to feature a 7-inch Samsung display, OLED display, and faster NVIDIA Core graphics silicone, which will make 4K resolution possible when higher price, according to Bloomberg, was decided in part due to pricier components and rising labor costs in China. While the new price is currently unknown, suppliers expect their window to increase. So, pretty interesting. We're about to get the new Nintendo Switch, you know, like when they did the new 3DS.
I hope it's not like the new 3D, like new Nintendo Switch games on the old Nintendo Switch. Like, I hope I don't have to buy a new Nintendo Switch to continue to play Nintendo Switch games that are released in the future. You know what I mean?
I hope so too, but I have a feeling like Nintendo's just so bad about this shit that like I feel like they probably my Switch to get a new one. It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah. You know, I'm not for this. I'm not like, yay, but like I just know Nintendo, and I know that whatever you think is the right thing to do, they're going to do the opposite. Like, that's just how...
I don't use it enough to really justify buying another Switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I like the concept of the Switch, but it's just like, it doesn't get enough playtime with me, you know? Like...
Yeah. No, I agree. Week quite a bit, but
I
I'll
take it on
explain that
trips
later.
with me and stuff a lot. You know what I mean?
Well, when you have a PC and you like, I have a PC and a Series X. Like, I'm not gonna be playing the Switch unless I'm like
it's a Switch exclusive game.
Yeah, unless it's a Nintendo exclusive, like Pokemon Snap or like Mario Golf or whatever. Which I don't need.
Yeah, I don't really either, especially in handheld mode. You know what I mean?
Now, Breath of the Wild 2 might be a different situation.
Yeah, that would be sick.
But we'll see how it goes, though. But that's the news on that right now, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that announced like within a couple weeks, probably.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you one quick one and then move on to another one real quick. Basically, Destiny 2 is going cross-play, and they've launched a beta for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's live now, and it's running till... Oh, it's over. Just kidding.
Yeah, they did that last week.
So the beta's over. My bad.
Not news.
But the news part is that... So, if you're a Destiny fan and you got friends playing on PlayStation or something, maybe not PlayStation with their little fucking track record, but,
Yeah.
Crossplay's coming, so get ready for that.
Get ready.
Let's see. I'll do one more since that was a quick one. Developer Lucid Games took to Reddit to outline some upcoming Destruction All-Stars updates, with one specifically adding online bots to all of the PS5 exclusive vehicular combat game modes except for Blitz. So basically they're adding bots to the game, which is a bad sign. I feel like the game just came out like a month ago. But also, not a lot of people, not everybody can get their hands on a PlayStation 5.
That's the problem.
It's like, I feel like maybe the player count will pick up once more people can get their hands on a PlayStation.
I think it'll be too late by then. I think the problem is that they should have made it. This is one of those games where I do think it should have been on PS4 and PS5.
Yeah, because there's just not enough people playing. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing a multiplayer focused game, next-gen console that nobody can get. Like how
they even made it free at one point, and it's still like a dead game right now. It's kind of a bummer.
It does suck. IGN says Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl will officially launch on Nintendo Switch on November 19th, 2021.
Wow.
With Pokemon Legends Arceus arriving a couple of months later on January 28th, 2022. Announced on Pokemon's Twitter alongside their respective box art, these new games are all available for pre-order now. Nintendo also revealed there will be a double pack featuring both Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl released on November 19th, 2021 as well. If you just feel like...
Just balling like that.
I'm not very excited for Brilliant or Shining or whatever the fuck those ones are, the remakes, but I am... It is.
I'm not going to rush out and pre-order it or anything, but I think... I am excited to see what kind of reviews it gets and like how it's received and how it actually plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I find it weird orders out for a game that they've shown like nothing of. Like they expect us to just go buy this game, and they've shown like literally like just like a 30-second clip. And they're like, here you go. And no, and it's not coming out till next year.
Surely we'll get more about it at E3 if they're doing their little treehouse things like they usually do around E3 time.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, though they're not technically E3. They're not.
Yeah, but they do it like in sync with the
True.
E3 events, and the floor isn't open this year, I don't think, but they usually have a floor booth.
Made a demo for it or something. That'd be tight. Like that everybody could try.
That would be stupid tight.
What you got?
Okay, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style survivor game Grounded will no longer receive frequent updates.
Why?
As developer Obsidian Entertainment confirms that the studio wants to shift its energy to tackling larger content drops. Obsidian clarified its reasoning for doing larger and slightly less frequent updates moving forward. Grounded's official website, on Grounded's content, while toiling on bigger tasks is difficult with a small team. As such, Obsidian is focusing on larger features that take time. This shift will give this more meaningful updates with more and better content, Obsidian said. So, I guess they have an update coming out pretty soon that's going to add like some stairs and assets and stuff into the game. But I think pretty soon they're going to try to do like they said, more meaningful content. Hopefully that's what they really are doing, and they're not just like, shelving it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think we'll get into that later. But Jordan Alleman at IGN says Valve could be working on a handheld Steam console called Steam Pal. Yeah, the rumor arrives thanks to a set of strings found in recent Steam client updates, which were found by Pavel Dejundik, creator of SteamDB. According to Dejundik, references to a Neptune Games collection were first found in the September update, and more references to Neptune, which could be the console's codename, have been found in the latest beta client relating to a potential controller under the title Steam, a games list called Steam Pal Games, game list view Neptune Games. Dejundik adds that separate references to a quick access have been found in recent updates, which could also relate to the front end of the rumored Neptune project. The system settings mentioned in the update, including an airplane mode, seem to point to a portable machine of some kind. The Steam database Twitter account also pointed towards a recent interview with Valve's president, Gabe Newell. When asked about whether Steam would be bringing any of its games to console, Newell said, "You will get a better idea of that by the end of this year." While some took this to mean that Valve could port its games to existing consoles, Ars Technica separately confirmed the existence of the portable Valve hardware in a new article that went up earlier on Tuesday. Ars Technica editor Sam Makovich reports that multiple sources familiar with the matter say that device exists and that it has been in development for some time. This lends further credence to the leaks that first appeared on SteamDB. So I think this is a thing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors. I've even heard like technical specs for it, that it's going to be like they're going to use AMD chips, and it's going to have like a Linux-based fucking software and shit. Like it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but it's like,
I don't know how much of that is true, you know?
Even if it is, I mean, I guess it's cool. Like, I mean, it's like if you had a Switch that allowed you to play PC games.
My thing
yeah, what's up, Paranormal?
So, what up, Paranormal? So my thing with the Steam Pal thing, though, is like, okay, Steam is a big, wide world of games.
Yeah, it's like
know?
everything.
So if you're going to make a Steam Pal that can, like, play Steam games, you know, it needs to be at least powerful enough to, like, competently play all the games on, like, medium settings.
Just going to be a powerful Switch? Like, I want to know, like...
It's got to be, like, pretty damn powerful. Like, that's what I mean. Like, we got to at least have, like, a mobile 30 series card in it or something. Like, maybe, like, a 3050 Ti or something.
Do you know how
like,
expensive that would be,
That's
though?
what I'm saying. It's not going to be cheap. And, like, that's the thing. They said they're not going to use NVIDIA parts, so... you know, whatever the AMD equivalent is, if they're going to pack that much, enough power to, like, you know, effectively do, like, a Steam console, you know?
Though it is Valve.
What if it's all
you know?
streaming, you know? What if, like, they make it hooked up to the Wi-Fi or something?
That's what I was thinking when I first saw this.
But
was
then
like,
what about
maybe.
airplane mode? Why would that even be a function on a streaming device? Like,
Maybe you can download certain games.
But, like, you can even hook a VR up to it. Like, it's just another way to sell their fucking VR headsets. Like, you put the USB-C cable in, like, where it would hook up to the TV. Because they also mentioned that it should hook up to your TV with a USB-C cable.
Like a Switch.
Yeah, like a Switch.
It's so weird. You know, like, it's just coming out of left field for me, this whole situation, because it's called a laptop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, like... I get it, but because it's going to be like a specific thing. Yeah, as long as it's not that shitty touchpad for the controls, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
see,
that's one big flaw with Switch, I think. And hopefully the Switch Pro will rectify that. I did notice that if you've played with the Switch Lite, the stick...
the Joy-Con drift is just fucking unacceptable. It's so unacceptable. Like, at this point, like, they still haven't fixed the But anyways,
and let's not forget. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like cut back into what we were talking about a minute ago. But didn't Razer put out something like this at like E3 or something a few years ago? Like they were showcasing it at one of the digital tech shows, and like it was playing. They were playing like World War Z on it or something like that.
I feel like
it was very similar to what we're talking about right now.
But Razer's not Valve though.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Know.
It's like Valve has the support of like every PC gamer out there.
But that's the thing. You don't have to like be Valve to make a like a hardware that'll be functional with Steam. You know what I mean? Like you could be Razer and make a Linux-based fucking tablet that'll work with Steam. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think it's the name. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It's the name. But is Valve actually going to go out and manufacture these things? Like,
I mean, it's not their first foray into hardware. You know?
They did the Steam
especially
box or
niche
whatever.
hardware. They've got the Steam box. They've got the fucking Index right now. You know, I feel like their Index is doing pretty good, like for what it is, for the price point they're trying to sell it at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's just a weird situation. It would be cool to have Steam on deck, like everywhere you went, though.
What if they drop it and like if you buy it, you get Half-Life 3 exclusive? What if Half-Life 3 is exclusive to the Steam Pad? Like you have to have a Steam Pad to fucking play Half-Life 3.
No,
that would piss some people off, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would piss people off if it was in VR as well. You know,
for sure.
Yeah. What you got, Brent?
Okay, let's see. The latest update for Microsoft Flight Simulator has drastically reduced the base game's file size. Update 1.16.2.0 brings a number of updates to the critically acclaimed plane simulator, but the biggest optimized, bringing the size from over 170 gigabytes down to just 83 gigabytes.
Just 83.
Just 83, which is, I mean,
that's
that's
a
like,
lot better, but
that's
still.
like half, over half.
Yeah.
Or is it over half? Maybe not over half. It's a lot.
Yeah. It's still a lot, though. Like, I feel like games are just huge now.
Yeah. But it's like a trend. I've noticed that other games are doing it, too. Like, Fortnite did it recently. Hopefully fucking Warzone figures out a way to cut their shit back a little
it's
bit.
like every time they put out something, it just gets bigger. Anyways, Luke Riley at IGN says Square Enix has officially announced Dragon Quest 12, The Flames of Fate, revealing the game at the end of a brief live stream aired Thursday. It was confirmed that Dragon Quest 12 is planned for a simultaneous worldwide launch, but a release date was not discussed. Square Enix also stopped short of confirming any platforms Dragon Quest 12 is headed for. No trailer. Dragon Quest 12, The Flames of Fate will be the first entry in the core series since Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, which was released in July 2017.
Freaking out about it. Like,
it's on Game Pass. Yeah. I played a little bit of it.
It's not a bad game, you know?
No, but it's Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Also announced was that Dragon Quest 3, one of the old Dragon Quest games, is being remade in the Octopath Traveler style, which they call HD 2D.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope they do some of the old school Final Fantasy games like that.
That would be tight.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I'm into that. What you got?
Okay, let's see. Developer Guerrilla Games showcased 14 minutes of Horizon Forbidden West's gameplay during PlayStation's State of Play livestream, and what we saw was a very impressive look at the cross-gen game. The presentation didn't give a release date, which the studio acknowledged on Twitter with a brief statement.
We have no idea.
Spend 15 minutes of your life checking this out. It's fucking beautiful. I mean, like, the original game was beautiful, and it looks like they kept a lot of the like gameplay mechanics from the first game that made the first game fun. But like, and a lot of it looks like the first game, but like with, you know, cool ray trace lighting and shit. But there's a part where she like dives underwater, and it's like so impressive, dude. Like the fucking marine life everywhere, and there's like fucking, it's just beautiful, dude. Like it's really, really impressive. The only thing is, I feel like while I was watching the trailer, it felt like it was running at 30 frames per second. You know what I mean?
That would be bad.
Which, and it said at the beginning, it says running on a PS5, you know? And it looked graphically like amazing, you know what I mean? But something tells me that that was the like, you know,
maybe it's when it comes out, it'll be 60. It's just
or maybe it'll have like a performance mode you can turn on or something.
Yeah. So it only looks beautiful and bad.
It didn't look bad. Like it was, if it was 30, it was like a really solid 30. But it was like, it just, I don't know, something about it was like, you know, something off here. But it looked like, I don't know, the lighting and stuff was amazing, and like the combat looked really good. All in all, if I had a PS5, I'd be getting really hyped. You know. For
sure. So we're not going to talk much about this next one, but I got to bring it up. And the reason why we're not going to talk much about it is because but Matt Kim at IGN says Microsoft has announced that the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase will stream on Sunday, June 13th at 10 a.m. PT, 1 p.m. ET. In a new blog, Xbox announced that the 90-minute show will be packed with 90 everything.
Minutes.
Yeah,
we should live react to this shit.
I'm down. And it's going to be packed with everything you want to know about the upcoming lineup from Xbox and Bethesda. It includes games coming to Xbox this holiday, upcoming Xbox Game Pass releases, and moi.
Oh, Xbox is about to pull the dick out right now.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I feel like they've been working on it. They've been slowly unzipping, and like this is where they're just gonna let it. Just, yeah, dude.
Fucking.
It's
They
coming.
need to, because some of that shit PlayStation's been showing off looks dope right now. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We need like a big dick slap from Xbox right now. You know.
Anyways, what you got?
Okay, let's see. The Unreal Engine 5 officially launched. I'm not even going to read this.
Yeah.
But basically, there's a demo they put out for the Unreal Engine 5 that developers can like go in and play this little demo and like get a feel for like Unreal Engine 5.
Though Unreal Engine 5 looks dope, but like I don't know if I'm just spoiled or what, but it doesn't look that much different than what I'm used to seeing on like Series X and PS5 already.
I think it's just the potential for creators to like make things faster and more effectively.
Okay.
So like if you're a developer and you're looking at that, you're like, oh, I can make this in like 20 minutes instead of 2 hours.
I was just looking at it like, is it supposed to look like better graphics or something? Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they've done some pretty impressive shit with the Unreal 4 engine already, but I think a lot of it's just more streamlined for developers. But the point is they made this demo and developers are playing it and shit, and there's like a huge robot in the demo, and apparently if you enter the Konami code while you're playing the demo, the robot will just start like dabbing really hard for like ever.
Goodness.
Just
back in 2017.
Yeah, except for the people who developed the Unreal 5
apparently,
engine.
like
they've been too busy developing a whole game engine.
They're like in a cave, like came out. They're like dab, right? Oh man, but so apparently PS5. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure this isn't the one that you already read.
Okay. You want to read
yeah,
it?
I already read that one. Okay, or you read that one. But anyway, so Koch Media, the parent company of such IP as Saints Row, Dead Island, Metro, The New Time Splitters, and Gaming Stream for June 11th, 2021 at 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. ET, 8 p.m. BST.
Is this like an E3 thing?
I guess, like, for them. This gaming stream will be part of Summer Game Fest, and while no further details were expected from the event, it's important to note that Koch Media does own Deep Silver, the publisher of Homefront: The Revolution, Maneater, Shenmue 3.
Whoa, Homefront: The Revolution. Whoa.
The previously mentioned time. Well, the only thing I'm excited about from that is Time Splitters, so I'm hoping they show something about that, or at least, like, talk about it. But no,
I mean, they just talked about something for Maneater, like some DLC or something, so I doubt they might show off a little bit of it, but I doubt that'll be a big
well, it's different developers.
That's what they
no. The Koch Media is like the production company. It's like if talking about their games, or Ubisoft even, because
got you.
So all of these games are under them, but so I want to see something from Time Splitters, maybe even Saints Row. I'm kind of interested to see what a Saints Row
backwards in the ridiculousness.
It gets more serious. Like, what if they just made a super serious Saints Row 2, like where like you can create a gang and like
dude, I would love to be really cool.
I want that, but with like beautiful graphics. Anyways, what you got?
Okay, Polish developer CD Projekt Red has found a new game director in Gabriel Amata. Adam Badowski moved into a different leadership position. Amatajello now has the task of leading future Cyberpunk 2077 expansions. Amatajello joined CD Projekt Red in January 2020 as the developer's creative director, according to LinkedIn. Creative director at other high-profile studios like EA, BioWare, and the now-defunct QC Games.
I think this means that we're not going to see much more Cyberpunk. I don't even know what's going on over there.
I think we're going to see it. I just think it's going to take a lot longer than their little fucking schedule. Like they said DLC...
They got rid of the multiplayer, right? Like, they're not doing the multiplayer.
I think they're just focused on bringing the DLC and stuff and the next-gen console patches and stuff right now. I don't think they're going to do multiplayer.
Isn't that crazy? Like, some people bought this multiplayer, and they're just like, nah. Like, sorry, I know we said that was coming, but, like, we can't. Like, that's just so where like a legitimate studio, not like a Kickstarter or something, but like a legit studio is like, buy this game and like 6 months from now you're gonna have multiplayer. It's gonna be up-resed. It's gonna be fucking beautiful. And then they're just like, shit, we can't do any of that for some reason. Like, like, what is going on over there?
I don't know. Maybe this new guy will whip everything into shape.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like they're all just sitting around playing Dragon Quest. Like it's like
they're like, didn't you hear? 12 is coming out.
Yeah, oh my god. So Far Cry 6 has a release date finally.
Ooh,
Ubisoft confirmed today that the latest entry in its popular open world series will be out October 7th. Ubisoft revealed the release date during a Far Cry 6 stream that ran, and it will be this fall's major tentpole release for Ubisoft, which isn't expected to release. Like the rest of the series, Far Cry 6 will pit players against a vicious leader, in this case the fascist dictator Anton Castillo, who is played by Giancarlo Esposito. Castillo will Don Diego in the midst of a revolution. Far Cry 6 will feature all the familiar trappings of Ubisoft's open world series, including animal companions and strange weapons.
The little gameplay they showed off that goes with it, dude.
Like the weird backpacks and stuff.
Man, it looks like a more populated area than you're generally in Far Cry, which I think is kind of a good idea. Like,
yeah, because it's a bad thing, but it would be cool to have like some NPCs like kind of just running around.